Hello everybody of YouTube, my name is Mr. Maxwell and welcome to another side quest about video games with Exile Magpie.
Hello!
Here we are. Another week has been.
It has been another week.
News.
There has been news.
There has been news. We're going to start off with some sad news. If anybody is a fan of Fallout 4, which I am not, but I am a fan of Dogmeat.
Yeah, Dogmeat's a good dog.
Dogmeat is a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's the best boy.
Unfortunately, the real life dog inspiration, a German Shepherd known as River, passed away.
Aww.
So the real life Dogmeat
Has passed away. Aww.
Which is a shame. So, in honor of Dogmeat, we salute you, Dogmeat.
Yes.
Right, on to news.
Yes.
What shall we start with? Because
do we want to bash EA? Do we want to bash Activision? Do we want to bash?
Well, to be fair, we're not really bashing EA this time.
Oh no, we're not, are we? No. I was just assuming EA was being talked about, therefore bashing will occur. And to be perfectly honest, even if it's good news, there's probably going to be some bashing happening.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let's start. Instead of talking about Avengers last, let's talk about Avengers first.
Yes, let's start off with Avengers.
Okay,
let's start off with the low point.
Okay, so Avengers, the patch 1.8 came out.
Mm-hmm.
And which
people were getting awfully surprised about what it was giving people.
Yeah, it is the Cosmic Cube event. That was what the patch brought.
Yeah.
So the new event, which brought a couple of things. I still don't think it really addresses any of the problems that is really in the game, but it's like a new thing for them to do. Yeah. But not really much.
It's a new thing, but not actually new, sort of thing.
Yeah, kind of. It's just a new thing with a new skin. Yeah. It's like what Destiny keep doing with Gambit. It's the same thing, just a different colour.
Yes.
But not only did this patch do this, for PS5 players, it decided that it was going to show the IP addresses. So if you were an Avengers streamer that did it on the PlayStation,
congratulations, Crystal Dynamics just doxed you.
Yeah, you just got doxed.
You just got doxed by yourself, unwittingly, because of Crystal Dynamics. Congratulations, well done.
Luckily, I'm not 100% sure if anybody has been affected, because I haven't found anywhere.
Here's the thing: the problem is that they won't know
until they
actually have their ID stolen. Because this is the thing, not finding out someone's IP address is like the skeleton key for hackers. It's literally okay, so if I can get access to this thing, I can get access to personal accounts, monetary stuff.
It also helps them
use a database, blah blah blah.
It also for
it helps.
I know that's horrifying enough, but even worse is
they can create fake accounts.
If they have your IP address, they know where you live.
They know where they know where you live, and also they can hackers can use your IP address as a dummy address. Yeah. So they can fire off the signal through your IP address and then do some nefarious bullshit. Yeah. And frame you for it. So yeah, well done, Crystal Dynamics. Nice to know you did your quality assurance.
Now, I know there was articles about it.
Yeah.
This is the weird thing. This is the only one that I've found today, and that it's basically saying that it's been fixed. Right? The IP thing has been fixed, which is really, if we're honest, that's you have to fix that almost instantly.
Yeah, that's like saying I shot something, and now I'm filling in the hole. Yeah, the damage is done.
Yeah, it's now been fixed. Now, when this first came about, because I found about this via Young Years channel, there were articles.
There were articles all over the place.
I've got to look in today. I can't find those articles.
God damn it.
I can find the link. I can go find the link on Google, but if I click the link, it just takes me to a blank page.
Oh my god! I mean, let's be honest, right? When was it fixed? Can I just say, because this was
June 23rd. So what's today's date?
Today is the 28th, so that's 5 days ago.
Yeah.
So that I'm pretty sure it was at the beginning of the week, at least, if not earlier.
I think
it's a bit like it's one of those where you literally have. I don't think they pulled the service either.
No, I don't think they did.
It's like, no, you have to pull the service. You have to literally pull the service down because.
But, this is another bloody nail into the Avengers. Like, and the weird thing is like, they really are relying on Wakanda to be a taken king.
Yeah.
Right now, that's what they're relying on.
That's what they're hoping for. They are literally praying.
And I can't see it being an taken king.
No.
But,
no, it's not.
Again, like, I couldn't even, like, because usually I don't have a Twitter account, but I can actually look at people's Twitters if it's been made public.
Yeah.
And the Twitters that were out about this,
yeah,
they're gone as well.
That could be just because you haven't got an account.
That's true. But I could look at them before.
Yes.
Because I got all this, I was going to get it all ready for this. And I was just like, well, but now I can't find them.
Yeah.
No.
That's a bit weird.
But
look, the fact that it actually happened is bad enough. I think the fact that their original response was something along the lines of, "We know there's a problem."
Their original response was, "We know players have been affected by random text on the screen." Random text?
It wasn't random. It was the IP address. It was actually the IP address. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. That sort of thing. You don't get a oopsie for that.
Yeah.
You don't. That's that's a shit. We need to fix this and fix this now. Pull the fucking plug until we do.
Yeah, it was something like that. It's really, really... This is a really bad thing for Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah.
It's just more bloody...
In fact, I think it was over 24 hours before they fixed it as well, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it was up for... The whole problem was 24 hours. They fixed it 24 hours.
That's 24 hours too long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, within the hour of someone saying that, hang on, my IP address is being shown on stream. What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That also affects the game because obviously players were coming out and saying my IP address has been on the screen, so anybody who's streaming it or records videos and that, do not do it.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of people just not playing your game.
Yeah.
And you already don't have a lot of people playing.
I know, but the thing is, like the very thingy of care and responsibility, that sort of stuff, are like
quality control.
Yeah. Well, no, not just quality control, but like the fact that that Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix have a responsibility of due care and attention to the people they sell their product to. And one of the things that is definitely a failure of that is showing people's fucking IP address on the fucking screen.
Yeah.
Like, dude, the fuck? What the hell? How did this skip past
It does feel
quality
like
control?
They're just stabbing themselves in the leg and being like, "This is fine."
Leg? God's sake, if they'd been any worse, it wouldn't have been the leg, it would have been the friggin' heart. The game's on life support, and they've decided to start just pulling wires off.
There's already. I think what was it? It was a boycott.
Yeah.
Like last month.
Yeah, it was a boycott
we didn't actually talk about because I kind of got sick of bashing on.
Well, it was mostly about the fact that there's very little
no
content and the monetization is pretty shit, and they were basically, all the changes made the game more grindier, and the loot system was fucking awful. The loot system is still fucking awful. Like. So yeah, there was and there was clearly no like interaction between the fan base and
Here's my thing with Lewis. Here's my weird thing with Lewis. Right? Why don't they look at Borderlands?
Well, the one that just gives you guns after guns after
I
guns
think
after guns
Borderlands is one of the best looters going around. I think it gives you...
I think Borderlands is the only one where you could literally say, yeah, it kind of gives you too much.
Yeah.
That's the only looter game that I could honestly say potentially gives you too much loot. The amount of stuff you have to throw away in that game is ridiculous. But
I don't understand these looter games that come out and being like, oh, our players are getting too much loot. You're a looter game. They're supposed to have too much loot.
That's the whole point. What is wrong with you?
I suppose it's still not as bad as we're going to nerf the leveling because people are complaining they're leveling too fast. No one's complaining about their leveling too fast, Crystal Dynamics. No one's complaining about that. Don't lie. You just want to make it grindier so that it takes them longer to get the stuff done. So it gives you more time
to sell shit,
to do stuff.
No, so that they can sell time.
There's a reason why Wakanda doesn't have a date.
Yeah, there is a reason. Because there's probably very little content of it. They thought they probably could just, pull out a map of Wakanda the size of all the other maps, and there we go, job's done.
I do generally think that their monetization plan is just stupid. It's just stupid.
I mean, the battle pass system is abused like as fuck anyway. I'll be honest with this. The battle pass system is abused to hell and back by the gaming industry. It is.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking bullshit. Like, you want all these cool stuff? No, pay us more money from the money.
And then grind.
And then level for it. I'm like, no, fuck off. Piss off. Go fuck yourself.
Here's the thing, I don't mind grinding for things. Right? But the way the Avengers makes you grind for things is just...
awful.
It's just terrible. Like, I think if I remember correctly, for you to get anything with the Hulk, you have to do his specific moves.
Yes.
But you have to equip those moves.
But here was the best thing. They made the whole deal of being able to play each superhero the way you want to play each superhero. Yeah. And then decided the leveling system involved having to do certain things with certain heroes.
Yeah.
Because that encourages playing a character the way you want. Oh wait, no, that's the opposite. God damn it! It's like the Avengers license should be literally, especially considering the success of the movies, should be just an excuse to print money. And yet somehow, some way, Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix have somehow fucked that up.
Yeah, it's terrible. Who knows? Maybe Wakanda. It won't be. Because I got a feeling it's going to be one of those annoying things where it'll be like, here's Wakanda and Black Panther and nothing else, and the story will be about as blah as the original base game. It'll be just blah. Nothing will be good. And I swear to God, if we get critics coming out absolutely praising Wakanda because it's Wakanda and it's Black Panther, but not actually talking about the actual game, I think I'm going to scream, because I've had enough of that in the comic industry. I've had enough of it. I'm a big comic fan, if anybody wants to know, and I'm done. I'm done with that bollocks. I really don't want to see it anywhere else.
You're done of basically going, look, guys, this is shit, and then being called, well, don't buy it then.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just the fact that every critic comes out and be like, oh yes, this is the greatest thing, like sliced bread. So you go, oh, okay, I'll read it. I'll read it. If it's got good reviews, that's fine. I'll read it. And then you read it, and then you go,
well, that was shit.
Well, that was absolute shit. What the fuck was that? Why did I...
Here's the thing, right? This is what I'm trying to get my head around. Like, the fans, especially the X-Men fans, I've been going absolutely nuts over Jonathan Hickman's run of X-Men, because my God, is it good. It is so fucking good. And it just pulls, like, little things. Like, one sentences that were from a fucking comic 20 years ago. He pulls it and just develops it into, like, some big deal. And it's just like, holy fucking shit. Like, the dude is a genius.
He is.
He's amazing.
He's very, very good.
His storytelling is top-notch, right? And yet, you know, apart from the actual fan base and the comic book fan base...
Apart from YouTubers.
I
don't really see anything about X-Men.
I count the YouTubers in part of the comic book fan base.
Oh yeah.
Because that's why they do the reviews, because they're fans.
Yeah.
But like the so-called critics, like in magazines and that, I was like,
they don't say anything about it.
They don't say much about it, and I'm like, I'm
and
sorry,
yet,
but this is the best storyline going at the moment. Excuse me.
Yeah. And yeah, they'll push Captain Marvel, who is on like her 15th bloody issue or reboot. It's just ridiculous. Sorry, we had a little rant there. Read manga, don't read fucking comic books. They're shit. At least manga's fucking straight up about what it is.
Unless it's Jonathan Hickman, because at the moment the guy is literally on fire and can't seemingly do anything wrong at the moment.
No, to be fair, Scott Snyder's the same. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they seem to be the only two in the West that actually, you know...
Well, that are in the mainstream. There's a lot of indie.
Yes.
Because Robert Kirkman...
Yeah. But the point is, like, out DC and Marvel, like, there seems to be only two people that are actually going, do you know what, I'm going to make a good story first, and then, you know, put in, you know, real heavy shit. You know, like, I don't know... country building and race and the whole fucking genocidal racism fucking thing. You know, the whole thing the X-Men is about.
Okay.
Anyway,
that's enough about that.
But anyway, Crystal Dynamics, for fuck's sake, just... Are you drunk? Are you okay?
Who knows? Maybe, like I said, maybe Wakanda will fix things. I hope it does. I don't want it to die.
I think that's the thing. It's like, I see I see what the game could have been, and that's what hurts the most. Is like, I see what the game could have been if it hadn't been fucked over.
I think they put too many limitations on themselves.
No, it's not even that though. Like the stuff, the monetization, the live service stuff that was shoehorned in and forced on it because they wanted the live service, and it's just not worked.
I generally think they should have gone the Borderlands route. Actually, to be fair, with a lot of live services, I think they should just go the Borderlands route. And just be like, your base game,
throw
everything there.
Here's everything.
Here's your base game, so you get the Avengers and you get the characters in the base game.
Yeah, but Borderlands is not a live service.
No. This is what I'm saying. Don't be a live service. Just do what Borderlands
Yes,
does.
but they wanted a live service. That's the big problem.
I know this.
Yes, but that's the issue. It's like, I say, I can see what Avengers could have been, and that's the most disappointing thing. Is like, I can see what the game could have been. I could see the potential in that game, and it just doesn't go anywhere near it because it's too busy selling shit to me
and revealing people's IP addresses.
Yes.
Yeah. It likes to do that. Who knows?
So yeah, I think like the longer this goes without Wakanda getting a date, the longer the more worried I'm getting that it won't survive.
I mean, I'm not worried about it. I don't want it to die. I'm not worried about it though. Like if it does die, then I'm like,
Anyway,
the writing was on the wall from like day one. To be fair.
Anywho,
Bobby Kotick is getting more money.
Yes.
They held a vote and apparently 54%, so just over 0.5% of
voted for it.
Investors voted for him to get
because
more money
of course they did
somehow.
Because of course they did. Because you know, Bobby Kotick's probably giving him a little here give me the 100-odd million and I'll give you one.
This is the point of where okay, he's the CEO. I get that. So his wage is quite high.
Yes.
I get that. I mean, does it need to be as high as it is?
No.
Probably not.
No.
But it is.
But I get it.
No one in the world It needs that much money.
You could actually have a world government with a president of the world, and even then, I would look at the money Bobby Kotick gets for a year wage and go, yeah, that's a little bit too much.
That's a bit too much. But I get that. I get his wage. I get that. Why does he need $155 million?
On top of that. Because...
How does he get that?
Because he just gets money. Like, this is the... I don't know what's more infuriating. The fact that he does fuck all, and until someone proves to me that he doesn't, I'm going to say that now, he does fuck all and gets a shit ton of money. I don't know if that annoys me more than the fact that I know that money's not going anywhere. It's not going to get put into the community. It's not going to get put into the game industry. It's not going to get put into where Bobby Kotick lives. It's going into a bank, a vault. It's going to be a bunch of offshore. It's going to be seen somewhere like Jamaica or Gibraltar or fucking anywhere that has fucking tax havens. That's where that money's going.
Mm.
And do you know what's going to happen to it? Fuck all. Nothing. He will not spend a fucking dime of that money, which means that it might as well be fucking valueless. It might as well be worth zero because it is doing fuck all good, doing fuck all at all, and literally just sitting in a bank vault in some tropical island.
I would like to have that.
Oh, I'd love the opportunity to do that. The problem is,
I'd love that.
The problem is like I would literally go, do you know what? I'm just going to donate this to you.
No, I wouldn't even be that. I'd love to have that, but I am too much of an impulse buyer.
Yeah,
I'll buy everything. I'll just buy every motherfucking thing I can find. Do I want a robotic elephant that spits out some champagne from its trunk? I don't drink champagne, but fuck it. Why not? It's a robotic elephant.
And do you know what will happen? Do you know that is how actual trickle-down economy works? Rich people buy things from people who create things, who then get paid and gets lots of money, who then go out and spend more money on other things, and they spend them in stores, and those stores pay their staff, and those staff go and pay other things. That is actual trickle-down economy. What actually happens in real life right now is really rich executive gets really lots of money for a bonus, and that money goes fucking nowhere. It sits in a bank or in shares or in fucking Bitcoin or whatever the fucking else in it, whatever the fucking con they're just trying to fucking run off people. Do you think I'm a bit pissed?
Little bit.
It just sits there and does nothing. It is not benefiting anyone. It is not accumulating more. Well, it's just sitting there and doing nothing. Zero. Zilch.
Do you reckon with that amount of money you could get an airplane made out of diamonds?
Yes, it wouldn't fly though.
I don't know, I'd still try and do it though.
You could probably have like a diamond paint.
Or like a diamond encrusted plane.
That would still not fly.
Yeah,
that would
not even those little
No, diamond encrusted. If you think about the size of a plane that has right. If you covered all of that, it would be too heavy to fly. Because the plane would weigh that much. The engine you would need to be able to make that fly. Also, if you diamond encrusted it, that's no longer a smooth surface, so it's not very aerodynamically sound, which means that you would need an even bigger engine.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you get into the point where the engine is actually too big to actually fly itself.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, no. Diamond-style paint, on the other hand...
No, that just sounds tacky.
Well,
that sounds like the cheap knockoff version of actually doing it.
Yes, I know, but the thing is, I was like, do you want something that will actually still fly, or do you want something that will cost you an absolute shit ton of money?
I would just have the plane.
And just sit there and do nothing.
No, I wouldn't do nothing. I'd just be like, hey, do you want to check out my diamond encrusted plane? It doesn't go anywhere, but it's fucking cool.
But yeah, it's like that. I don't know what pisses me off the most: the fact that he does nothing and gets a lot of money, or the fact that I know that money that he's getting is going to do fuck all.
He's getting the money because, if I remember correctly, the shares for Activision went up this year.
Yeah, basically Activision.
It went up by like 8,100.
This is the thing. Activision made more money than last year. So did EA. So did 2K. So did all the big major companies made more money
the thing is,
they did the previous year. And this is in the middle of a fucking pandemic where the vast majority of the population couldn't go to fucking work.
Also, Activision laid off 200 people. Just want to.
Yeah, I just want to point out that as well.
Put that out there.
Activision,
they laid off 200 people.
Activision told 200 people to get the fuck out of the company.
That was like 3 months ago, 3 months ago, start of the year.
Yeah,
something like that.
So that's about 6 months ago.
It's weird that it's June.
Yeah, it's June.
We're halfway through the year already.
I know.
Dear God.
Holy shit. Time flies.
It does. It does. Anyway, yeah. So basically, if I remember, the shares went up by like 8,100 or something like that, and that's why he's getting the. He's
getting paid too much as is.
Well, here's the thing, right? He is taking credit
for other people's work.
It's because it's the developers who have done this, not him.
Yeah, Activision make their money off Call of Duty. I'm sorry, but I don't see Bobby Kotick going and sitting in front of a fucking computer and animating the fucking recoil of an M19.
Because
I don't see that. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I think that, but I'm pretty sure they just do that.
Let's be honest. The only thing Bobby Kotick has done in the last year, I think,
sat his ass,
is say that all of Activision Blizzard games are going to be able to be played on mobile. There's going to be like a mobile version.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Games. That's it.
That's it.
Because of how well Call of Duty Mobile did.
Oh yeah,
has done.
Yeah. You by the way, Bobby, there's a lot of people who play that on PC and absolutely wreck all the mobile players. So don't I mean, okay, here's the thing, right? WoW Mobile, that sounds like hell. Overwatch Mobile, that also sounds like hell. Diablo?
Well, Diablo
is getting a mobile.
It's out.
Yeah, it's out. Diablo has a mobile. So I'm like, okay, so what else have you got? What other games?
Well,
hello?
Well, there's
hello?
There's Crash.
Oh yeah,
Spyro's getting a mobile game, which I was very upset about when they're like, yeah, Spyro's getting a new game. I was like, pardon, really? And then on mobile. Oh.
You want more gems? You want to open that gem box? Pay us $5 or wait 30 minutes.
You want the ability to glide? $5, please.
$5 or wait 30 minutes till you can glide 5 feet again.
Spyro is exhausted. You have to wait 24 hours.
Before he can charge again. Or we will charge you $5.
Or get access to it for $5. And then you can use it all day for the next 24 hours. You can charge. Fuck off. No. I'm just gonna sit here.
I know that Activision employs a lot of people, but like, if Activision Blizzard, literally as a company, ceased to exist, I wouldn't be too upset.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me actually.
I wouldn't be too upset.
I don't think a lot of people.
I mean, I feel sorry for the programmers and the
developers,
the people who do the actual work. I feel sorry for them because they don't deserve to.
Look, it's just that they're not holding themselves to their high standards. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is like...
And they are very sorry.
I would feel sorry for them, but then it's like, well, Activision would just shat on them anyway, so, they'd be kicked out anyway. It's... Yeah, becoming a staff member of Activision Blizzard is just basically you signing... it's you becoming one more day closer to them sacking you so that they can make more money.
Just becoming a games developer.
Yeah,
for the AAA industry.
Is a day closer to them sacking you so they can make more money.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Which... and when you look at it, like you some of them like wonder why there's like tons of indie games and indie studios
and why they're getting popular.
Yeah, it's because...
I don't know. Maybe because 1, they're creative. 2, they actually fucking make good games. 3, they don't sell you a broken game for full price and then ask for more money.
Well, some do. But,
I'm going for the mass. Here's the thing. I don't class the charlatans that basically do asset flips as indie developers. Okay. That's like saying a snake oil salesman was an actual fucking doctor. It's not.
Damn it! That was my next career choice.
It's not. So, like, when I say the indie developing team, I actually mean, like, you know, actual indie games where they've put work and effort and time and...
Oh, like, what the hell are they called? The ones who made Hades.
Supermassive Games.
Yeah, like Supermassive Games.
Supermassive Games.
And, the Skullgirls.
Yeah. The Skullgirls, which I'm actually inkling to put that back on my PC.
Well, they got a DLC character not long ago.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like a new character, so he's actually one of the characters in the backgrounds of one of the areas.
Yes,
which is quite funny. Anywho, but yeah, I don't understand. I just don't get it how it works. It doesn't make any sense.
What, that Bobby Kotick sits on his ass and gets paid more money?
How, or like, I think it's just because like. I think it's because I went to school and I learned this stuff way back. So, okay, so what I learned was, like, if you start a business, you start your business and you get money and you use that money that you make to invest in your business.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then therefore, on how much you can make more of that product or whatever it is, or you can expand.
You can grow the business, pay more people, make better things.
You can hire staff, and eventually you'll end up as big as Activision Blizzard. But you need to keep doing that.
Yes.
You can't just stop and then hoard all the money.
Yes. It's my problem.
How? I don't understand how it's...
Side problem. The world is at the moment run by fake capitalism.
I know. This is my point. I don't know how that works. I don't understand.
Well, two reasons. Actually, there's more than two reasons, but there's a few main ones. One is the current games media don't hold the games companies to account. Two, there are too many stupid people and rabid fans that literally buy whatever shit comes out of their asses.
That's true.
You just have to look at how well FIFA does every year, and Madden. Hell, Madden NFL is the prime example of why there were problems in the game industry, because my fucking god, that game should not sell a single fucking unit.
Yeah, that's true.
And yet it still sells loads, despite the fact that you're literally going, I want this game that I paid full price for to sell me more things that will be only useful for the next 12 months.
Yes.
And then we'll be literally, literally, some of these people are just literally going, yeah, I want to throw my money down the drain. Congratulations, well done. You are part of the problem.
Mm.
So there's that, and there's a few other things, like the people at the top of these industries don't know how to run these industries.
Mm. Oh, they don't. And they just
no. They don't know how to make games.
That's true.
They don't know. They don't know why games are popular. I mean, you just have to look at Anthem. The whole story of Anthem. Like, from start to finish. And that's literally like, wait, hang on. You really thought that would... And Avengers. Avengers is the same. Like, people in a boardroom literally went, we'll have... Season passes are popular. So what we're going to do is we're going to have individual season passes for each character. That's what we're gonna do, and think there was gonna be nothing wrong with that. That there wasn't gonna. EA thought having a loot box system purely for
cards.
a loot box, but EA thought a progression system that was solely based on loot boxes in the Star Wars universe was not going to be absolutely called out and called for what it was.
That's for sure.
They thought it would be fine. And then the pride and accomplishment.
Yes.
Quote.
Yes.
That is the people who are running the game industry. That is why it is in such a shit place.
I'll have you know, EA do not have loot boxes. They have surprise mechanics. Alright? They said so themselves.
I could call a duck a prized
Well,
I could call a duck a friggin' Grim Reaper. It would still be a fucking duck.
Technically, a duck is a swimming bird.
Yes, but it's still a duck.
It's still a duck.
I could call a blooming F-22 Raptor a friggin' pleasure cruise. It's still going. What I call it will mean jack diddly squat. It's still gonna fly. It's still gonna drop bombs and still fire bullets. What I call it means jack diddly squat to what it actually is.
All I'm saying is that EA do not have loot boxes. They said so.
That's fine. I'll call them for. That's fine. I'll call them for what they actually is. Slot machines, digital slot machines.
No. That's 2K. 2K have the slot machines. They showed them off.
I still can't believe they actually did that.
To be fair, like, as much as like...
And then the fucking British bloody board of fucking whatever decided, it's not gambling. I'm sorry, it's a fucking slot machine! It's literally there! In front of your faces! Well, now, according to the law, is that the law's fucking out of date? Obviously! Go to a fucking bookies.
As much,
I guarantee you, the fucking slot machines don't have little fucking drums in them anymore. They're fucking screens. Oh, sorry, rant
off. I know, a little bit off the side. We went a little bit.
It's basically we got there because it was like, how the fuck is Bobby Kotick getting $150 million? For what reason? Simple. The gaming company, the gaming industry, and to be perfectly honest, capitalism as a whole is fucking broken as shit.
That's 155 million that they could use on, I don't know, things.
Crash Bandicoot 5.
Spyro 4.
Yeah.
A new Spyro game. Or
they
I don't
could
know,
literally fund a fucking game. They could have funded a game with that money.
Or, I don't know.
That would have sold and made them more money. But no, Bobby Kotick wants his fucking he wants his safe of swimming gold. That's what he wants. He wants to be Scrooge McFucking Duck.
Also, before, just for health and safety, do not do what Scrooge McDuck does in the DuckTales intro. Don't do it.
He's a cartoon character.
That's why he can do it. You are not. It will hurt a lot. Do not do it. Do not try and swim in gold coins.
Bobby Kotick, though, if you want to do that, by all means, do it. Go on. Look, do it. Because you are that far disattached from reality, it might actually fucking work for you.
You might become a decent human being.
No,
that's not going to happen. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, with that 155 million, I don't know. You could please the WoW fans and actually make WoW good.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of, I don't know if you've seen on YouTube lately, because I'm a Final Fantasy 14 fan, there's a lot of videos about people leaving WoW and going to Final Fantasy 14, because I also watch a lot of 14
and a lot of those WoW players are literally going, holy shit, this story's amazing.
Once they get past A Realm Reborn and into Heavensward.
Yeah, but here's the thing, there's enough of the Final Fantasy 14 community that literally go, don't worry guys, we'll help you through it, don't worry, we'll help you. We've been there, we've done it, we know the first bit's shit, we know.
The thing is, the way 14's done is like, you do kind of have to go through A Realm Reborn, because there's a lot of stuff that happens in A Realm Reborn that gets addressed later on.
Yeah, I know.
And you kind of have to.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I said, the community is very, very supportive and like just going, yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Look, just please, just power through it. If you need help, we will help you. We will help you blitz through every single fucking thing. I'll get my level 100 dude out, and I'll just obliterate the fucking bosses.
We'll just unsync all the dungeons and we'll just run through.
Yeah, we'll just fucking rush through everyone, annihilate the bosses.
Which is what we need to do with you.
Yes.
We'll just unsync the dungeon. I'll come in with you. We'll just murder everything.
Absolutely murder everyone.
Yes.
We'll
do that. But anyway, they could fix WoW. They could maybe pump some money into there for them to actually do something.
They could actually, I don't know, put it into Overwatch 2 since that seems to be going, I don't know, somewhere.
Yeah. They could advertise Overwatch 2 with that money,
or if needed, put more resources onto Overwatch 2 with that money.
I
don't know. You could not be firing your staff.
You could, actually keep staff on.
You could give them a pay rise.
These are all just decent ones. These are all just suggestions, by the way. You don't have to do all of them. You can do a couple of them. Although I do suggest maybe not firing 200 people for no apparent reason,
solely so that your profits are higher than they were last year, so that you can please your fucking shareholders.
You could make another Crash game. You could make a new Tony Hawk's game. Yeah. You could make a new Spyro game.
155 million. You could make another game, which would then make more money.
Well, depending on what it is. Let's not just jump the gun and be like, Crash, it'll definitely make money.
Spyro 4.
Yeah, Spyro 4 will make new games. Will probably make money. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you put it into Spyro 4, that makes more money. You guarantee you'll probably make more than 155 million.
Yeah.
There, see? There you go. You've just made more money. Congratulations. That is how your company is supposed to fucking work.
The things I would do with just 155 million. Things I could do. A million. Just a million. If I remember, he's worth like 7 billion.
Yeah, he's also one of the most overpaid CEOs in the world.
Which that's saying something, because China's got some,
This is a world with blooming Jeff Bezos, by the way. And Bobby Kotick is one of the most overpaid CEOs in the world.
Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, the two richest men in the world.
And Bobby Kotick is classed as one of the most overpaid players.
No, not one of. He is
the most overpaid CEO in the world. I mean, like I say, Activision. The Activision shareholders, if you want to make more money, I'll do you a deal. Get rid of Bobby Kotick. Put me in for a tenth of his wage. And I guarantee you I would not be able to do a worse job than he does.
Yeah. Because
I don't know what he does. I literally don't. I see him doing nothing.
You could, move a pen. And you could say, well, I've done more work than Bobby Kotick.
Got it, yeah.
Yeah. You could literally just walk out your office and then walk down to the developers and just say hi to everybody.
Say hi. How you doing? How you doing, everyone?
How's everybody doing? And you'd probably be doing more work.
I would probably be doing more constructive work to the workforce and making them feel better than Bobby Kotick has ever done in his entire life.
Yeah, just that sort of stuff. 155 million.
Shall we move on before we...
For what?
Shall we move on?
My brain is just racked with this one. My literal brain is still going well, how the fuck does this... Because it doesn't work. No. And I think it is because the way I've learned things. And I'm old, okay? I know this. Hold on. I'm old. I know this. But literally, there's a man in my brain with a chalkboard going, this doesn't make any sense. He's got calculations all over the place, and he's just like, this does not make any sense. And there's like a big blank part, and he's just like, I can't figure it out.
Yeah, it's the meme of not being able to figure out a really complex concept.
I'm Jack Skeleton trying to figure out Christmas. That's what this is.
Yes. Literally. Shall we move on?
Yes, let's move on. We're going to end, because we've got one more.
Potentially positive,
although it is EA.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It is EA, and we do have the EA Play coming up next month.
Yes.
Or, next month, because tomorrow's the last day of June, so it's fine. Yeah. So we've got the EA Play.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So here's the thing. There hasn't really been any sort of inkling of what's actually going to be at this, especially since they did that big reveal of Battlefield 2042 at E3.
Well, this one's just going to be all sports games.
Apparently, not apparently. You would have thought with Battlefield being their big...
Yeah.
One of their big money makers, that would be at EA Play, to make people watch EA Play. I mean, it's going to be, it's still going to be there.
Yeah,
we're probably going to get
we're
probably going to get better gameplay other than what we got.
Yeah,
we're probably going to get more
in
depths of what things are.
Although I will put this out, if you see just concept art, be very worried.
No, we're not going to see just concept art of a Battlefield. We've already...
Actually, throughout the entirety of EA Play, if you see just concept art, run away from that game.
I kind of want just concept art of FIFA 2022.
Yes.
This is just concept art?
Just concept art constantly going on in the background.
While they talk about absolute nonsense.
While they talk about, like, the new ball physics and, like...
We've got new ball physics. Like, you can't make the ball physics any more than what they are. It doesn't make any sense.
We got new ball physics, we have new animation motions, and blah, 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 blah.
Now the player actually smiles during the celebration. Wow. Great. This is what you spent so much money on.
Instead of the actual
the actual game.
Instead of the actual game, where you the fact that
But look, we have Ronaldo's face. I don't care. I don't care if you've got Ronaldo. I just want your game to work. Please. Just give me a working FIFA.
Also, if you could just, I don't know, take your Ultimate Team and rip it out of the game and just put it on its own and then sell that free to play, and then everyone...
Here's the thing. I think if FIFA was an actual working game, I don't think I'd mind Ultimate Team as much in it. I don't like the practices that they use for it.
Yeah.
That I don't like. But actual Ultimate Team being in the game...
Well,
if the game actually worked,
if you just say like the basic principle of Ultimate Team, which is build your own team out of players that are in the game and make your own team, and you can design your own blah 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 blah, and play against other people. That sounds cool.
Yeah,
it's the implementation. Like a lot of the shit in the gaming industry is not about the actual basic principle of what's happening.
Yeah.
Like, for example, live services. Game you buy and they constantly add stuff after launch, but you don't pay for it, and there's constant events and other things to do and keep you engaged. On basic principle, it sounds cool. Implementation, pay us more money. 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 More. Literally. You look, honest to God, if they got any more ravenous, they would literally be the seagulls from Finding Nemo. Whenever they saw money, they would go, mine.
They'd be the goblins from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's what they'd be. With all the money.
Actually, no. That is an insult to goblins. Even the Harry Potter ones, that is an insult to them. What have they done? I don't know. Those little bastards, yes, I know, but is that enough to get them associated with the triple game industry? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
I don't like goblins.
I know you don't like goblins, but that's just a personal preference.
I hate goblins. There's a reason why Goblin Slayer is like one of my favourite manga characters. Because he kills goblins. Constantly. I don't need that much. I don't need much more.
Constantly.
He doesn't need anything else. I don't need a character for him. He just murders goblins in horrible ways.
He is literally Doomslayer.
He's Doomslayer of D&D. That's literally what he is.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Again, like if the game actually worked, I don't think I would be. I'd still be bothered, but I don't think I'd be like, oh my god, this because I'm more pissed at the fact that
they actually put effort into the other game modes. If they actually put effort into career mode and...
Well, here's the thing, Ultimate Team doesn't even work, because the bugs that are in the other modes are in Ultimate Team.
Yes.
This is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, if you're on an actual game...
The only effort they put into is how to sell you more small cards. Yeah. That's it.
The only effort they put in is the fucking cards. Oh, look how shiny it is.
And the fucking presentation when you open a pack.
That's all the money goes on.
That's fucking it.
Everything else is just a palette swap.
Yes.
And even then, it's not even a good palette swap.
Seriously.
Half the time, they just forget to switch the fucking logos.
If a FIFA fan somehow finds his way to this, I want them to literally look at themselves in the mirror and honestly say FIFA 20 is a completely different game to FIFA 2019, which is completely different to 18, which is completely different to 17. Because I know you could, because, let's be honest, everyone, that's a lie.
They're just palette swaps, and it's just...
They are palette swaps and minor...
And you know what? If you actually fix the bugs that have been in the game since, I think, 2016?
Even earlier.
Or 16? FIFA 16? Or maybe even earlier, because it's 16, I think, was the one where we started.
Oh no, I started playing FIFA's again because I my first FIFA was FIFA International.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just talking about now.
It was the move to PlayStation 2.
Yeah, you started playing.
I properly moved on because I was playing Pro Evolution. I played Pro Evolution International Superstar Soccer Pro Evolution and 2 on the PS1s, and I found them really, really fun. And then when it came to PS2, I properly switched over fully to Pro because I think I had FIFA 2000. That was my last.
I'm just talking about me.
I know I'm on about you because I think you FIFA 98.
FIFA 98
was the World Cup.
Was the one that I played, and then I hadn't played FIFA since then till I think it was 16. I think 16 was the one that I started playing sports games again.
It was basically the PS3.
It was like near the end of the PS3. It was like the last couple of years. FIFA 16, I think, and then FIFA 17 was the one for the PS4 that I bought. Yeah. And that was the last one I played, I think.
Yeah, and it's the last one I've got. Literally.
And
an entire generation of games, and they all pretty much were the same.
Yeah, they're exactly the same games.
Yeah.
And it's just sort of like...
Except they're even worse now.
If you just...
Have you seen online? Have you seen the pro scene? Literally, the game turns into a fucking street show-off game. Where the defender is just waiting for the attacker to make a mistake, and the attacker is just constantly doing these little fucking tricks, trying to get a one-on-one.
Yeah.
And it's the most boring ass shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've watched some of the sports ones.
Terrible.
Madden, the pro Madden scene is unbelievably boring to watch. I'm just like, people actually watch this.
Like, here's the thing, like the FIFA Online, FIFA like Ultimate Team Tournament bullshit and all that sort of stuff. It's like,
here's the thing for the Ultimate Team Tournament. How the fuck does that work?
Oh, that's easy. Whoever pays the most money wins.
I suppose. Yeah, actually, that makes a lot more sense. It makes a lot more sense now that it's said out loud.
Yes.
Because I was just thinking, well, how the fuck does a tournament actually work?
Well, that's easy. Whoever spent the more money before the tournament probably has the best team and will win. Anyway, are we actually going to talk about the thing we're going to talk about?
Yes, we're actually going to talk about this now. Okay, so moving on. EA Play. There are rumours that we may be getting a Dead Space revival. And we're actually going to see it, or at least something to do with it, at EA Play.
Okay.
Now, obviously have a pinch of salt with you with that. Do not...
Because... okay, so, first things first. There is a history of EA reviving old franchises to less than stellar responses. For example, and I'm just going to name 2, Dungeon Keeper, which they decided, let's put it on mobile and make it shit.
Yes, and everybody knows
everybody
knows what happened to Dungeon Keeper.
And then they did the same with Command and fucking Conquer.
Yes.
That mobile monstrosity.
Yes. Right. So, here's my thing with this. I think this is happening. If it is happening, it's going to be happening because of what Crash and Spyro did. Because EA like to jump on the bandwagon.
Yes.
And they didn't jump on this one.
That is very true.
Activision...
The wagon has kind of left the station a long time ago.
Activision released Crash Bandicoot. It did really well with sales. They released...
Spyro did really well. Tony Hawk did really well.
Then Crash 4 came out and that did really well. So there is a precedent that it can be done.
Yes. The thing is also, those are actually good games as well.
That's very true. So I do think it could be true because I think there isn't a game that EA has that they haven't fucked up yet by putting it on randomly on mobile for no apparent reason, other than Dead Space.
Yeah.
And I think EA know that Dead Space, if there's any game that they could revive that the fans actually want,
Dead Space is one of them.
Dead Space is probably the one at the top.
Yes. I would though, say that this is the same company that released a Star Wars game with a loot box leveling system and didn't think there was anything wrong with it.
This is the same company that put microtransactions into a horror game, Dead Space 3.
Yes.
And also decided to put co-op in there when...
It didn't really need it.
Even if it did work. It was...
The things that were put in for the co-op, they also went into action. They went Resident Evil 6. You never go Resident Evil 6.
They went Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 6 wasn't out yet. That level wasn't even thought of at that point.
Yeah, but you think about it. Yeah, they went in Resident Evil 6.
Yeah,
they went in Resident Evil 6. They just didn't have the cutscenes.
That's very true. So I'm thinking this might be true, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, nah. EA. I can't see EA
not fucking this up. They'll do something.
We're gonna get Dragon Age.
We'll get a battle royale.
Dead Space Battle Royale.
That's what we'll get. Oh god, that's what we'll get.
You'll have to. Yeah, it'll be like Final Fantasy 7 First Soldier, where you've got to fight the other survivors, but also fight the necromorph.
Yeah.
So you've got to decide: are you going to team up with the survivor, or are you going to shoot? No, everyone's just going to shoot each other.
Because it's PvP. I still think no one the Division 1 survival mode, people missed a trick with that, because
Ubisoft missed the fucking trick with that.
Yeah.
They could have made a whole game out of that. That weird battle royale game that they got going, they had before. They should have just gone, you know what, let's take that survival mode out of the Division and just use that.
Well, no, here was the thing, is like, yeah, not many people played it in the Division because you weren't promoting it.
It was just an add-on.
It's just an add-on. But like, it was actually really good.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. If they had took that out of the Division 1 and made it its own game, people probably would have played it. A survival battle royale game where you have to fix your suit up and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think there is. Actually, there might be a couple, but I don't really know of any. So instead of making that weird jumpy game that they had, they should have just done that.
Yeah.
Because the Division has verticality. You could climb onto roofs and everything.
Yeah. Nah, but they didn't. So,
but anyway,
and no one else picked it up. So obviously we're talking out of our asses. But anyway.
But I do, like, as much as I want this to be true, as much as I would love Dead Space, my worry is that they're just gonna come out right. The best case scenario for me is a Dead Space trilogy, sort of like remaster or upgrade sort of thing for the PS5
and Xbox
Series X.
And on PC, because...
And on PC, yeah. That's the best thing for me that I think they can do, because I don't want them to reboot it.
No,
I don't want to reboot.
Well,
and I don't want what like Capcom have done with Resident Evil 2 and 3. I don't want that.
Yeah, Dead Space doesn't need that.
Yeah.
Like,
so
the mechanics in Dead Space 1 and 2 still hold up. Like I say, the UI in Dead Space is one of the best UIs ever developed, because there isn't one. Literally, and yet all that information you need is actually on the screen. It's just built into the actual environment, and it's so well implemented. And I wish more games would do that, because my fucking god, sometimes some UIs are so like, oh my god, it's in my face, I can't see anything. Hi.
So I can't see them making a Dead Space 4. And I don't think they should make a Dead Space 4, because Dead Space 3's ending is so fucking confusing. So unless they completely retcon Dead Space 3,
which, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't exactly say.
I wouldn't say no to that, but at the same time,
if they do like an Alien,
yeah. But at the same time, I don't trust EA to be able to do that.
No.
Well.
No.
So,
especially since, the studio behind Dead Space is no longer around because EA ate it.
Yeah. So I think best case scenario is, if we are going to get some sort of Dead Space reveal, that it's a PS5, Xbox Series X
remaster
upgrade, because it's not going to be a remaster. I hate people who keep going, oh, it's a remaster. It's not a remaster. It's just the graphics. The graphics look nicer.
It's a graphics upgrade. It's an upgrade. Well, I mean, At least though, it'll be 2 generations on.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know...
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. Or,
I can't believe it. I straight up can't believe they're actually making a Last of Us 2. A Last of Us remaster. I honestly can't believe it. It's 7 years old. It's not even that old of a game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else they could do. Like EA, what else do they have?
Well, they had that they haven't butchered.
Well, no, I'm just thinking, like, what else could they reveal at the EA Play? In all honesty.
That would be really well received.
That's what people would actually care about.
Burnout.
Maybe Burnout. Maybe. Probably any inclination on the Jedi Fallen Order sequel.
Yeah.
Maybe that.
Yeah.
I'm starting to struggle now. Obviously, a Dead Space, something to do with Dead Space. People would love that.
Well, here's the thing: EA has. It's not necessarily that they have nothing to show, or there's nothing in their licenses that they. Like, EA's back catalogue is fucking huge. You've got, like,
Theme Park.
You've got Theme Park and Command & Conquer.
Yeah, but do you actually think EA is going to touch any of them?
No, that's what the problem is like, one, I don't think hardly any of them are going to get touched, and 2, I'm worried for the ones they will, because they may fuck them over. Even worse than when they last touched them.
Command & Conquer. I fucking love that reveal. I love that reveal. Command & Conquer on mobile. Oh, loved it. And then they showed Kane at the end. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was so pissed at that game.
So stupid. So fucking stupid. I felt sorry for the fucking streamers.
Yeah, the streamers that went on.
I bet they were told as well, like, oh yeah, we want you to show off the new Command & Conquer game. And they're like, oh yeah, this is great. It's great. I love Command & Conquer. And then they showed them Command & Conquer, and then they had to come out on stage and actually play a game. Oh my god. Bless. I feel bad for them. The fucking grid system. Command & Conquer had a grid system.
Wasn't even a good grid system.
No.
So yeah, there's that to look forward to.
So yeah, at least I've got a reason to actually look at EA Play now. Because before I was just going to be, well, we're going to be chatting about it, so...
We'll just chat.
We'll just see.
We'll just see the sports.
At least now we've actually got it. Well, are they going to show Dead Space Revival? Probably not. Let's all be honest with this. It's EA. They'll be like, horror games don't make any money, and we can't microtransaction them. So no, we're not going to do it.
We can't put Ultimate Team into this, so no.
We can't put packs of cards into it. And we can't charge you $18 for the colour green.
Fucking Madden.
$18 for the colour green. Even though you've already got green in the game. Because I'm pretty sure there's like 2 teams that are playing green.
Seahawks and Jets.
Yeah. Oh, and Green Bay.
Oh yeah, Green Bay Packers.
So you got 3. Well. You got 3 teams that play green.
I think the Seahawks have blue and green. The Jets are mostly green and white, and Green Bay are green and yellow.
Yes. See, we know our stuff.
Yeah,
we know our stuff. But anyway, I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, which game are you afraid? Which game is chat afraid of? Afraid of EA?
Yeah, well, yeah, which.
Because I'll be honest, that is the actual, mood. Oh god, they're reviving something. I mean, yes, the Command & Conquer remaster is actually not bad. Yes.
And the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is
actually not bad.
So you never know.
However, they are remasters.
That's very true. They're not. This is why I'm saying, like, the best thing it will be if it is a Dead Space thing. The best thing will be like a Dead Space.
Like I say, I'm worried that it's not a remaster, and and then the question becomes, okay, so how are you fucking with this?
What are you gonna do to ruin this? Yeah.
Like, unless you give it to Respawn and don't tell them to do shit. Like, I don't trust a damn thing. coming from you.
But yeah, anyway, if there's what games are you looking forward to the EA Play? That's not for another couple of weeks because I think it's July 22nd. I think.
Yeah, so that's in at least another 3 weeks.
Yeah. Also, what games are you worried about EA deciding to revive? What do you think about Bobby Kotick and his 150 million bonus?
Does anyone know what Bobby Kotick does? Because I'm starting to really.
I'm telling you, all he does is just tell people to put their game on mobile. That's it. That's what he does. That's
the only thing he seems to have done this last year. That and fire 200 people.
Oh yeah, that.
He fires people.
He goes, I am a genius. We have this new game. Put it on mobile. I'm a genius.
Sir? Yes, it's a VR game that needs a 2 terabyte processor.
I don't care. Put it on mobile.
It will cause mobiles to explode.
I don't care. Put microtransactions in it.
Don't give him ideas. Dear God.
But anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this chat, and we'll see you in the next ones. Bye now.
Toodles.